Yes.
My brother, born and
Yes.
bred, Los Angeles, California.
Yeah. Inglewood, California. Literally
Inglewood.
not too far from here. So yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for being on the show. Happy.
Listen, I am happy to be here.
I'm making a mood check right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
What's your mood? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you
No, I think I'm filled with gratitude right now.
Ooh.
Gratitude, grateful. I think as you get older, you just start to look at the simple things. Like I woke up today. I'm winning. Somebody didn't wake up today. You know what I mean? Like literally we're sitting here, somebody didn't wake up. So with that being said, I am just filled with gratitude. I'm grateful and I'm just happy to be here.
You say somebody didn't wake up today, so we're winning.
Yeah.
But sometimes I be thinking the people who gone, they winning too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
because if the goal is for Christians,
Yes.
if the goal is to get to heaven,
Right.
There's only one way to get there.
Right.
And that's
right.
not to be here.
Right. But I think also too, why wait to pass away when we can have heaven right here on earth? And that's just creating your whatever that is for you, being able to be around family and loved ones and being able to, in our case, we can be able to get out, drive our cars and literally sit on the sand and watch the ocean.
Yeah.
It's the simple things.
That is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then if you want to say, hey, I think I want to have views, I can literally take another drive, go up a hill and sit on top of a hill and watch the ocean from the hill. You know what I mean? So it's those things that I think sometimes we take for granted. So like I said, as I've gotten older, I'm just like, man, I want my heaven on earth now.
I like
and
that.
then I can have it when I'm gone.
Yeah, so you can be happy here and happy there.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm happy I'm looking at them legs today.
Hey, the legs is out
some
today.
Legs, man.
Come on now, listen. This is probably the first interview I've done with my legs out because I've been at the Culver City stairs. So you know.
Oh, you've been walking, getting it in.
You know, when you're working your legs, you want to show them off. I got my hoochie daddy shorts on.
Hoochie daddy, indeed. Hoochie daddy. I'm like, you got your New Balance, your New Balance on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we love to start. First, I want to tell you why this show is important to me. During the pandemic, around 2020, I was severely depressed. And I think I was so depressed, like I couldn't get up out of the bed. And I do a radio show. You have no idea how hard it is to be emotionally in one space, but have to give another space to the people.
Right.
So it was very challenging for me. And because of that, I think I sunk deeper and deeper into a depression. Hair fell out, gained a lot of weight. It was just hard for me. And I couldn't really figure out why. I would look at people who were happy and be like, how the hell am I supposed to be happy?
Right.
How the hell are they happy? I would just want to wonder how people would be happy. And so I decided, you know what? I want to ask. I want to know. I want to ask people about their most intimate, worst moment and how they became happy again after that. So what is something that you had to face that was probably the worst moment of your life?
Wow. I'll take it back to I did the MC Hammer story, and we shot it in Houston,
my hometown.
And, right, H-Town already, and probably the first time I made this large amount of money. I'm at the gallery on the weekends, spending money, per diem, the whole nine.
Well, that'll make you happy.
That'll definitely make you happy. And once I got back home, maybe like a month or two had passed, and then I'm looking at my bank account, and I'm like, maybe like $100, $200, and I'm like, I'm still, helping pay the mortgage, the whole nine, and I felt like, man, I did all this work and I have nothing to show for it. And for me, it was just like, it was a very vulnerable moment of you just did a film and you're looking at your bank account and you can't even pay the rest of the bills. What am I gonna do? And that moment, I was really like, I fell into a depression. because I'm like, how I'm gonna get out of this? Because I'm usually the one people come to. So it's like, who I'm going,
Right. Who do I go
who
to?
do I go to? And big shout out to my god brother Calvin. He actually helped me, but I told myself, I said, from this point on, I'll never have this feeling again.
So let's go back then. Before this MC Hammer role, what role did you play?
I played his best friend named Freddie.
Okay, I don't remember the MC Hammer storyline. It's all.
It
I
was
mean,
on
I know it
VH1.
existed.
Yeah,
I just don't remember it. It's been a little minute, Kareem, since MC Hammer story
Yeah, it
came
was
out.
me and Romney Malco played
Okay, remember
MC
Romney?
Hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So prior to this big role, where was your bank account?
It wasn't even that big. It was just like surviving.
Okay.
But I was very like, I guess frugal,
Oh, so you were frugal before the big check?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you get the role, you find out that you're gonna get this nice little check.
And it's just like, oh yeah, all right.
Was the thought that it would never go away?
That was it. Because at that point I'm like, oh, I'm getting flown out. I made it. This is it. But at the same time, too, I'll even go back. This is when I'm finishing Baby Boy.
Oh. So then you had a nice little chunk.
Yeah. Like I said,
in the
I was
reserve.
surviving, I was good. And I left to go shoot the MC Hammer story. And, at this point right now, I'm like, okay, I can be able to just.
Now, did you think it wasn't going to go away because after this, I'm going to get a whole bunch of roles? Or did you just think it wasn't going to go away because you were making so much money?
Yeah, I'm getting off a Baby Boy. And then I booked this. I'm like, oh, I'm on a roll.
Right.
This is about to happen.
Right.
It's cracking. And
I'm Denzeling up in here.
Right. I got next. And that didn't happen. And it was just like, yo, what is going on? Like, and then of course I look and I got all these sneakers in my closet and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's where all your money went. So do you think you
spent most of the money in Houston during the shoot?
No, I think I spent just, helping my mom out. But then also to, once that was taken care of, really just splurging on myself. Because at that point, I never really did.
Were you splurging on the honeys too?
People got some free meals. They got some upgrades, at the restaurant. They got the little strawberry lemonade large, keep it rolling,
Coming, baby.
Yeah, they got some, the egg rolls. Right. We need about 10 of those. Bring them. It's all on me, But listen, I bought a pair of Gucci sunglasses for $400.
Okay.
I still have them to this day.
Oh, well, now that's good.
Because I ain't never spent $400 on those shades. And I said, if I'm going to spend $400, I'm going to keep these shades. Like, that was the mindset that I had. It was just like, oh, yeah. Oh, Gucci, come on. $400, not a problem. Hold on. Let me go and peel that off to you. So, that it was just like, all right, I'm on a roll. And, like I said, fell in depression and was just like, yo, I don't want to have this feeling.
I know you said you came back off the movie.
Yeah.
How long was it between the movie, coming back to LA with your normal life, realizing that the bank account was at 100?
Like I said, it was like maybe a few months.
Really?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I literally had to do some deep diving and searching within, what was your mindset? Why were you not careful? Why weren't you thinking ahead? And that's what I had to sit with.
I think this is good because as Black people, this is kind of where we sit when it comes to finances. We have not had the luxury of being born into wealth
Right.
or into this family
Right.
that knows a lot about the structure of
Yeah.
finances. And so our generation, I would say, definitely, we come from a generation of parents who had to work really, really hard.
Absolutely.
And we had everything we needed. And sometimes we got what we wanted.
Right.
But they were working so hard
yeah.
that some of those lessons we missed because
Absolutely.
their parents
Yep.
never gave them
Yep.
to them.
Absolutely.
So I think today is better because we know and have learned about finances. And so we can teach our kids how to save, how to invest. Investing was never.
No.
I didn't even know the word invest until 2 years ago, probably. Never.
I think what was taught to us was save your money.
Yeah.
Save your money. You never know what's going to happen. Save your money. It was never, oh, you need to invest or get some real estate. I know when I was coming up, my grandfather was like, hey, save your money. Just save your money. And that mindset, I did do that. You know, but it was like, I got that money saved. It's funny because if you're in the business like us, you get that mindset of like, you know the check is coming and you already spending.
You already know where it's going.
You already know where it's going. Oh, I'm about to get this. I'm about to get that.
I'm about to get a high 1500.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the 6 on this, put 7 on that. That's gonna be knocked out. I got it.
Exactly. So for me, that's what it was, and I was literally spending it before I got it. And once I caught that, I was just like, Kareem, you can't do that. You cannot do that. And like I said, that was a part of that, you know, searching within and figuring out, okay, what went wrong? What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
You know, and once I was able to find that, I was saying, okay, never again will I be in this state of asking somebody for money. I've worked my entire life. And to be in that vulnerable state and to have to ask somebody, I was just like, nah, I can't do that. Not on my watch.
Right.
Not on my watch. And from that point on, it was just like, I literally just start taking it each day, you know, day by day and really just doing the work.
We don't talk a lot about the relationship between you and money, me and money. So what was your relationship with money prior to the MC Hammer story?
Get it, save it. Once you save it, you can still, you know, go on and splurge on yourself. Because it was one of those things, like you said earlier, it's like, I got some money saved, but it's like, okay, I can get these Jordans, and I can get that, and I still have some.
Right.
Carry the 1, 2, 5. Okay, I still got some of that. Let me go on there. That's how it was.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that was my relationship with money because for me, once again, our generation, pay the bills first.
Yep.
And then whatever you have left, go on and do for yourself.
My mom, I used to see these pieces of paper around the house, and my mom used to write, when I die, all I have left to give are my bills. Like just pray. I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to pay her bills when she dies. Yeah. So I think my relationship to money was, if you want it, get it. If you want it, get it.
Yeah.
What you waiting on? Why?
Right.
You don't know when you're gonna die.
Right.
And I kind of think that we do kind of live in that once we get it. What was your thought when you got the check?
Ooh, I got nice. This is a lot of zeros. I ain't never had many zeros. Is this somebody's phone number or something? What's going on? Ooh, okay. For me, it was like, growing up, you know, when I started working, it was like $200, $300 checks, $400 checks, you know. But once you get into the business, you like, okay, 4,000, 10,000, 30,000, 60,000. You like, oh, there's some more zeros in here. You know what I mean? So that's what it was for me. It was just like, if I saw 2 extra zeros, I knew I can go on and do a little bit more than what I usually did. You know what I mean? So that's what it was. But I, you know, like I said, I think my relation with money was get the money, hold on to it as long as you can.
But the question becomes, why this time didn't you hold on to it?
like I said, I think I'm coming off a baby boy. I'm feeling, I'm like, oh, I'm leaving one movie and I'm going to another. Oh, this is just the money is coming now. You know what I mean? They flying me out, first class, hotel, the whole nine. So the attitude is like, oh, I've made it.
Yeah.
I've made it. This is what we dream about.
We're here.
We're here.
We are here.
So now I have to be and act as if I'm here.
Oh!
So yeah, I can go to the Gucci store. It's that time.
I have to be and act like I'm here.
Yes.
Woo-hoo!
Let me go on and go to the Papa Do's.
That sounds good right about now.
I was going to Papa Do's, Papacitos. I was going to all the Papas in Houston. I'm telling you.
You was playing the Papas on the radio.
The Papas. I was hollering at the extras. What you doing this weekend?
I'm
going to Papa Do's. You want to come? You going to get that seafood platter now? It's all on me.
That gumbo.
That gumbo. You want Whataburger too? Not a problem. But no, literally that was the mindset and the attitude. And, just being fast. And then looking back and be like, oh, well, I have nothing to show for it. So, like I said, once you start seeing that money, you're like, oh, now I have to act and be like I made it.
What do you think that is? What do you think that is that we think? Because obviously the industry, the entertainment industry, there is a perception.
Right.
And the further you are away from Hollywood, the bigger that perception of who you are
oh, yeah, for sure.
becomes.
Yeah.
Whether you are that or not.
Yeah, that is.
Why do we get sunk into it? Why can't celebrities who are broke say, I ain't got it, I'm broke? Why can't celebrities say, hey, I'm living just like y'all? Why do we have to buy $400 Gucci shades so somebody can see that we have arrived?
Fake it till you make it. That is, but also too, Hollywood is full of the glitz and glamour.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's full of the glitz and glamour. When you looking at TV or you looking at all these shows in Hollywood, you don't see broke.
No, you don't.
You see diamonds and, I'm telling my age, limousines.
Limousines.
Exactly.
What's a limousine? You're talking about a limousine.
You know what I mean? So you see all these things and the lights and the cameras and,
the red carpets.
The red carpet and the dining and the clothes and all that. You see that. You've never seen... well, now it's different, but when we were coming up, you never saw... Oh man, I'm over here struggling.
Yeah.
I can't even pay my bills. We don't see that part. Yeah. We only see the good side of Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think during this pandemic, going back to, we saw the ugly side of it.
Yeah. Definitely.
We saw, hey, this is an actor and I can't even pay my mortgage.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think 2020 was an eye-opener for everybody. And also, too, for when we had the strike.
Yeah,
that was another one.
Yeah.
That was another one to where you're seeing people that you see on TV every week saying, hey, I don't know how I'm going to make it.
Yeah, I think it was Billy Porter said he lost his house.
Lost his house.
Now, I was kind of like, well, we only been on strike for 2 months.
Exactly.
How you lose your house?
Right.
They give you a little bit longer than that.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean?
You can make it, brother. Come on.
You can make it.
You can make it.
But that's, when we were coming up, that's what was shown is that when you're in Hollywood, you're that person.
Yeah.
It's lights, camera, action. We didn't see the bad side of it.
Yeah, I talked to Fantasia, and Fantasia said, it's not what you think it is, sis. She was like that. You think you know, but you don't know.
Right.
And she said, I've been through bankruptcy twice. She said people act like they have it, and you see it, and they smile, and
Yeah.
they got all they. It looks like they got all their stuff together, but
Right.
you have no idea
Yep.
some of the people that have absolutely nothing and that
Nothing.
are asking other people for assistance.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think too, being in the business this long, I was able to experience that. And when I say that is that, hey, I'm on TV, but I'm not telling everybody that I'm rich or I'm making it. You know what I mean? I think those who knew me personally knew that, hey, yeah, even though I'm on TV, I was working 3 other jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't think anyone else would have known that.
Nobody would
Yeah,
have known
no.
that if I didn't say it, or
Right.
if you didn't know me personally.
Right.
You know what I mean? But from the outside looking in, oh, he's on TV, he's good.
Because the thing people don't understand, you know what? Let me break this down like Left Eye, like Left Eye on MTV when she talking about how TLC went bankrupt
and everything.
So let me break this down for y'all.
Absolutely, for real.
If you're an actor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're on 5 TV shows one time, right?
Yep.
So let's just say I'm on All American one time. Let's say I'm on
Abbott
Elementary one time. Let's say I'm on Cheers another time. I went all the way back for y'all on that one.
Right.
But you get where I'm going,
Yeah.
right? I'm probably making $1,000 to $2,000 per show.
Yeah.
So if I do 5 shows, that's $10,000. If I don't do any more shows that year, I made $10,000 in 1 year.
Right.
That is all I made. I
Yep.
lived off of $10,000, and we're not going to talk about the
Uncle Sam.
the taxes, the
10%,
agent that you have to take out.
managers,
So that
another
10,000
team. Yeah.
then becomes roughly 5
Yep.
because you live in LA.
Yep.
We have state taxes, we
Yep.
have federal
Federal
taxes.
yeah.
So that 10 becomes $5,000. So
Absolutely.
you lived off of $5,000. But when your people seeing you, they like, boy, you be on everything.
Yep.
Oh, I saw you on Abbott Elementary. Then I saw
Absolutely.
you on All American. And you like, yeah,
Absolutely.
but you ain't see my bank account that was $5,000
That
for
part.
this whole year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I tell people this, like, maybe it was the 3rd season. I was working 2 or 3 jobs on All American from 1st season up to 3rd season.
Really?
Yeah. Because I wasn't on the show consistently.
Oh, that's right. Preach. Yeah, Preach didn't become series regular till about 3 seasons in, huh?
Yeah.
I'm happy they made you a regular, though, because you were good. You are good.
Thank you.
You are
Thank
good.
You. Thank you.
Yeah,
you.
you're
Thank
amazing.
You. But yeah,
you deserve
know,
that.
So, yeah, that's, that's...
What were the jobs?
I was working with Google Pixel. I was working for a company called Test Loop. And then I was working at the Santa Monica Promenade in the Verizon store with Samsung. So, and I look back and I was just like, how did I schedule that of work? Like, it was, I know I worked 2 jobs, and then the other job I did the whole weekend, Friday through Sunday. So that was my schedule. 2 jobs during Monday through Thursday, or Monday through Friday. And then my 3rd job, I would start Friday and go until Sunday.
And then the thing about having other jobs as you're an actor is that they have to be flexible. So when your shot come, you could take it.
Yeah. And that goes back to when I looked at my bank account and I said, I'll never have this feeling again.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was just like, oh, I'm gonna just work 3 jobs. I just gotta do it. I always wanted to have some type of income coming in. And then you have to also let them know that, yeah, you can do these TV shows, but it's gonna take 2 weeks before you even get paid. So what you gonna do within that 2 weeks? You just gonna sit around the house and let the bills, because last time I checked, bills don't take vacations.
They sure don't.
You know what I mean? So that was my mindset, is to always have some type of revenue income coming in while I'm waiting on that check. But to have another check.
So I could see by the 3 jobs. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, that's not going to be me again.
That's not going to be me again.
That's a difference between then and now. But I want to ask, what made you, like, what changed inside of you from getting this big check, losing it, and today? What's the difference inside of you now?
Yeah, I think knowing how money works. My own need of energy yielding. That's how I look at money.
Oh, you got to break that down. I don't know what you're talking about.
My M, own, need, energy, yielding.
Okay.
That's how I look at it. I use money as a, it's not who I am, but I use it to help with different things in my life. Time, bills, happiness, giving back, you know.
Yeah.
That's how I use it. You know, I use it as a tool. It's not like, oh, money obsessed. Once I changed my mindset of using it as a tool, I found myself getting more money coming to me. Like it was just like,
so tell the people
check after check after check.
Tell the people specifically how we use it. You say as a tool?
Yeah, use money as a tool.
How do we do that?
I mean, like I said, you know, once you see that, hey, you're operating number one in your gift, you know, you start to receive this money. You like, okay, these are the things that need to happen with money. You know, I need to be able to, first and foremost, definitely pay the bills.
Right.
You know, money allows you to be able to have time, meaning that, you know, hey, if I have this amount of money and I've saved up, you know, I'm not in a rush
to have to make something else happen.
Exactly.
To feel, to
feel something.
To feel
no,
that back up.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You know, and then to be able to give back.
Yeah.
You know, once you have that money, you have to be able to give it out, because the more you give, it just comes back to you. It's like a recycle.
Brother man, I can attest to that. I can attest to that. The more I ain't never scared to give it.
No.
But don't nobody start calling me asking me for no money.
Exactly. Yeah, because you know, the power of no.
Right. That too.
That lives within me.
I'm still working on that. For sure.
You know, but yeah, so just that, and just making sure that you give it out. And then, you know, of course, I mean, at the end of the day, you have to be able to, you know, treat yourself.
Right.
You have to, as they say, you have to be able to, you know, the fruits of your labor.
I think a lot of times we operate in scarcity, where we think, oh my God, this is it. I'm never gonna get any more.
I gotta
hold on to it, or either I got, oh my God, I got, like, my uncle says all the time, and this has lived with me, and this is probably opposite of how anyone should think of money, but it has worked for me. My uncle always told me, when I moved to LA, he came to visit, and he pulled out this wad of money. And he gave me, I don't know how much it was. It was a few dollars he gave me or whatever. And my eyes got big because I saw the wad, right? And he saw that I saw the wad, and he just gave me the wad. And I was like, no, you don't have to give me all this. He was like, it's just money, you'll get more.
Yep.
And I operate on that now.
Yeah.
Like, it's just money. Like, why do we make it such a big deal? It's just money. We make it a big deal because we live in America, and America is, it makes money a big deal.
Yeah.
But as long as you continue to work, do the right thing, and with it, you will get more.
That's the key. When you get it, you're operating within your system of, okay, I see this money, I have this money. What are my intentions with this money?
Yeah.
Once you set the intention, it's going to be able to flow back to you. You know what I mean?
For sure.
In ways that you cannot imagine. I cannot tell you how many times I've literally tied, given money, and I would go online, look on SAG, look in my residual tank, and just see a whole line of just
that's beautiful.
Money that's coming to me. You know, and once I started to change my mindset and operate in that, that helped me, number one, get out of depression, but also helped me on how I use money.
Did anyone assist you in that thought process, or was that just something you looked inside for?
Oprah Winfrey.
Really?
Yeah. When I used to look at the Oprah Winfrey show, and they had Michael Beckwith, and that's when they
Agape.
and they were talking about the The book,
Secret.
The Secret. Yep. Like I distinctively remember where I was at when I saw that. I was at home and I saw that, and I think that was the light switch for me. I was like, oh, this is it. This is what I need to do. This is the mindset I need to adopt. Oh, okay. Visualize, write down. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got the book, read it, still read it. And I'm just like,
To this day.
Oh, this is it. Yes. This is the mindset I need to operate in going forward. Once that happened, my life changed. My life completely changed. And from that point on, I was like, oh, so you're saying that I can write my own ticket to happiness. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Praying and yeah, I have the power within me. Everybody has the power within them. You just got to be able to tap into it. And once I was able to tap into that, I was like, oh, game over. Game over. That's why people say, man, how you doing, man? I'm good. I'm great. I literally just had this conversation a couple of days ago. No, yesterday. It was like, man, how you doing, man? I'm good, bro. I'm good. In this climate right now of what just happened last Tuesday, I'm good. I mean, I had my 1 or 2 days. But then I said at the end of the day, this guy was in office before and I was good.
You still here.
I'm still here.
But did you die though?
You know what I mean? So for me, that's what it was. And you know, right now, when you ask me, I'm grateful. I'm filled with so much gratitude.
Yeah.
You know, I have a job in this climate of entertainment. I have 2 jobs. Everything else is a cherry on top. So I cannot tell you and sit here and look at you and be like, oh man, you know, life could be better. I'm good. I woke up. That means I got another opportunity to be better than I was yesterday. And that's how my mindset is, and that's how I look at life. Period.
Do you remember the first time you smiled after the depressive state of losing the money?
Oh yeah. I had a moment, and I always tell young actors when I'm on set and somebody told me, and you've heard it a lot, be present. Be in the moment. Because you never know when you're going to have this opportunity again. So what I did is I was able to recall being on set.
On the Hammer set?
Yeah. And that brought me joy. Just like that.
The thing that put you in a state of depression brought you joy.
Brought me joy. I literally, because I love what I do.
Right.
I love what I do. So I literally went back and recalled being on set, and I was very specific in it. Waking up in my hotel, getting dressed, going downstairs to the lobby, waiting for the van to come pick me up, van to the set, set to the craft services, then going back to my dressing room, getting dressed, going into hair and makeup. Once I'm in hair and makeup, going back to my dressing room, waiting, reading my lines, then getting a knock on the door. Okay, we're ready for blocking.
Mr. Grimes?
Exactly.
Mr. Grimes?
Exactly.
Mr. Grimes?
That's it. Like literally being very specific in what that day, what happened in that day. And that literally brought a smile to my face because I know that I can get back to that. I know I can get back to that. I know that I can be back on set again. And that right there brought me back.
What do you think your assignment in life is from God?
Um,
Or have you even figured it out?
I think about it. I think I know I'm living in my purpose, but I think for me, using my platform and showing people how to do it the right way. And when I mean the right way, um, being in the industry, but not of it,
Mm, that's a hard thing to do.
you know,
Yeah.
being in the industry and then being able to go to my community and be able
Yeah.
to walk the streets of my community
Yeah.
and not feel like I'm an outsider. To be able to go into these inner city schools and talk to these black and brown kids to say, hey, listen, I came from the neighborhood just like you. I didn't have a gold spoon. I didn't have a silver spoon. I had a wooden spoon. But I found what my purpose was and I put 110% into it.
Let me tell you something. Them wooden spoons work.
Yeah, they do. Remember, you used to have them on that wall. That big old spoon, that big old fork.
Them wooden spoons work. Look, if you want to stop water from boiling over,
Yeah.
you put a wooden spoon
There
on
it
top of the
is.
pot,
Yeah.
and your water won't boil
Yeah.
over. I don't know why I said that, but
Right,
I'm just
right.
saying the wooden spoon
It
works. That's my
works.
point.
Right,
It
right,
works.
right.
You don't want grits all over your
Right,
stove. Put a
right.
wooden spoon on top of the
Exactly,
pot. It will not
exactly.
overflow. The
Yeah.
wooden spoon works.
Yeah. So I think that's, for me, is what I'm finding out each and every day is that my platform and the show giving me this much exposure and how people take to my character. People come up to me and be like, yo, can I give you a hug? It's like, I feel like I know you. And then I had to sit with that and was like, okay, we come on every Monday. People are allowing an hour of their time to allow me to be able to come into their household. So they feel like they know me.
Yeah.
You know, those are good feelings. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, nah, I don't like to take the pictures and all that. That's a lie. Because the moment they stop asking you, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Ain't nobody want no
Ain't
picture.
nobody don't want no picture.
Nobody? You don't want no picture?
You don't want no picture.
You gotta
know
walk
what I
up to
mean?
people and ask them.
Right. Even though I'm not looking for it, but it's just it's the genuine love. Like, I lead with kindness.
Yeah.
So the energy that I give out, I definitely receive. You know, so
But I have to say, I mean, knowing you personally, that's who you are.
Yeah.
And that's who you've always been since I met you. So I think that, I guess the whole MC Hammer money situation thing is, I said that the thing that made you happy made you depressed, but it wasn't the thing that made you depressed. It was what you did
exactly
with the thing that sent you
Yeah.
into a state of depression.
Absolutely.
I think that's just a part of, we all have to grow. We all
Yeah.
have to make the mistakes.
Yep.
We all have to figure it out on our own.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's why The Wizard of Oz is like my favorite movie of
Yeah.
all time.
Yeah.
Because it's about you figuring it out
Yeah.
that there is no Wiz.
Yep.
There is nobody that's going to take you to
Right.
the Wizard of Oz. It's
Right.
all
Oh,
a lie.
wow. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
And
lie.
you have the power within yourself to make that change.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. You got it all.
You can literally create your yellow brick road.
Yeah, that's what I did. See?
Yeah, I see. I
See,
see.
I did-
I see.
I did that.
You know,
Follow it.
so yeah, I always tell people and just give words of encouragement of like, yo, you have the power to write your own ticket to happiness, but you got to be able to tap into that.
Yeah. I asked you when the first time you smiled was.
Mm-hmm.
When was the first time that you were happy again?
Wow. That's a good one. I mean, like I said before, and people that know me is, when I'm on set, I'm at my happiest. When I'm doing what I love, I'm at my happiest. Like, any person that knows me, like, when I get on set, I greet everybody. Above the line, below the line. The craft service get a hug. The drivers, the grips, everybody gets a greeting from Kareem Grimes as soon as I step foot on set. The extras, everybody, because that's when I'm in my happy place, is doing what I love, and I'm in a creative space, and that brings me joy.
So if that's not there anymore, how would you be happy?
Being able to do what I love, being able to get up and just go outside, be amongst nature, see my niece and nephew, my mom. That brings me joy too.
Mm.
That literally brings me joy to be able to see my niece and nephew.
Yeah, you be hanging with them tough.
Yeah.
You be hanging with that
so
niece and nephew tough.
that but also to remember the memories, being in the moment and having those memories of being on set. I can recall that, and that brings me joy.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
And I have a lot of them. I literally have like a book that's this thick of memories that I can recall on, and that brings a smile to my face, so.
I think VH1 needs to play that MC Hammer story.
Yeah, they do. They need to. They need to.
I forgot all about it.
Yeah, that kind of started it off, really. That started it off with all these.
Was MC Hammer ever on the set?
Yes.
He was?
Yeah, I actually had dinner with MC Hammer.
He just does not get enough credit.
That man was.
In this hip-hop game. Sorry, people. Hammer does not get the credit he deserves in this hip-hop game.
Employed so many people. Well, number one. Number two, he was the constant art. He was a constant professional, just artist. We're talking about rapping and dancing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from one end to the stage to the next, and had hits, and still to this day can still groove.
But what I say, he brought something to hip hop that I know the hip hop community shunned, which was to cross over and become mainstream. Right. But that's where the money came in. Yeah. And today, that's what every hip hop artist is doing. They got to deal with KFC. They got to deal with Burger King. They got to deal. They got the McDonald's Happy Meal with such and such, with Saweetie or whoever it is, with Offset and Cardi B. Yeah. So MC Hammer started that.
Absolutely.
And he deserves so much more credit than the dissing that he to this day still get from the hip hop community.
That's crazy.
They didn't even include him in any of the 50th anniversary stuff.
That is crazy.
He had his own cartoon.
Yeah.
The man had a name for pants.
MC Hammer Pants.
Hammer Pants.
And they were drop crotch pants, but we know them as the MC Hammer Pants.
That's what we know them as. To this day. Hammer Pants.
Hammer Pants. Oh, you got on Hammer Pants. No, these are those are Hammer Pants.
Hammer Pants. Thank you very much.
Yeah. No, he did so much. It's interesting because it's like now I look at Snoop. And how Snoop is everywhere. Yeah. That's how MC Hammer was.
That's exactly how Hammer was.
Hammer was everywhere.
He had his own cartoon.
Yeah. Commercials. He was on TV shows. It was, I'm just like, So,
We're a fickle people.
Yeah.
Because we good with Snoop being everywhere, but we were not good with Hammer being everywhere. We pick and choose.
It was, nobody knew. Nobody knew. I think when you don't know, you
judge.
You judge.
Yeah.
And
it's definitely been an evolution
for sure
of hip hop.
For sure.
And an evolution of, because that was the beginning. And in the beginning it looks bad, and then now that money don't look so bad.
Exactly.
I'll take it.
Exactly.
I'll take it at the Olympics. I'll take it with Martha Stewart. I'll take it.
I'll take it. So I think now it's, those that know, those that grew up in hip hop, we definitely give him his flowers. And know that he was a trailblazer for what is now and has been happening.
He's one of my top five interview wishes. Yeah.
Yeah, I like I said, I had the opportunity to sit with him and break bread, and all my questions came out. Like I told him the first time I discovered MC Hammer. He did Apollo, and it was Old Town 357 and MC Hammer, and it was like pump it louder. Woo, can you feel it? I rule all suckers against me. That was the first time I laid eyes and was like, yo, this dude is on fire. This is amazing.
To this day. to this day.
I was like, man, and like I said, seeing MC Hammer at the Apollo, that was just like, oh, I was amazed and mesmerized. And from that point, I became a fan.
Yeah.
You know, and then years passed by, and boom, I'm in the MC
You in
Hammer
it.
store. Come on now.
What's your happy meal?
Ooh, that's a good one. I got several though, but a happy meal for me would be a nice salad.
A salad. Oh, that's
Hold
so
on,
boring.
wait a minute. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
done.
Okay. I'm like,
I'm not
okay, let me not
done.
judge. That was wrong. That was wrong of me. Bad host.
I'm not done.
Okay.
A nice salad, some yams, piece of fish, nice.
Like it fried, broiled.
Ooh, I take fried.
Okay.
I take fried. Greens,
That's a whole soul food platter right there, minus that salad.
cornbread, and a sweet tea.
Yeah, that's a whole soul food
That's
platter.
a whole soul food platter.
That's a whole
But
Dillon's.
it won't be so soul food because the dressing, you know, to make it a full complete, you know, black folks. You know black folks. You know exactly what I'm about to say. If the salad got ranch or blue cheese or something on that make it a soul food salad, all right? Mine's gonna have balsamic vinaigrette on
Oh, that ain't
thing.
soul food.
That's what you can. See,
You bring some balsamic vinegar to the Thanksgiving dinner.
nah, but that's you know, like I said, I have so many. Like I have to add that salad, but also too, to be honest, like a nice leafy green salad with you know, with salmon and chopped eggs and avocado, uh, broccoli, pecans.
Okay.
That's like my happy meal right there.
You've kind of answered this, but maybe it's a different answer. Your happy place.
My happy place is, you know, doing what I love, being on set, being in a creative environment. But also too, you know me, I love working out. You know,
Yes, Lord.
I go to the stairs, put my headphones on, and I'm happy.
Yeah, you be happy in the gym.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, you know. So anytime I'm, you know, anytime there's movement in my body, I call it paying myself. That's the first thing I do. I pay myself, and paying myself is working out. That gets my mental and my physical.
I have a new perspective now. Because I thought it was painting myself.
No.
but
Painting
you
myself.
painting. No, not painting.
Oh, painting. Oh no.
Pain.
No.
The pain of the crunches.
Oh no.
The pain of lifting
Oh,
the weights. The
no.
pain
No.
of running for 30
No.
minutes at a 4.5.
No. Paying myself.
But you say pain.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a new perspective.
Pouring in my cup.
Pouring in your cup. All
before I
right.
pour in yours. You know what I mean? So that's
Got it.
what I mean by, you know, paying myself. And I always tell people, whatever that is for you.
Right.
Meditation, music, dancing, praying, writing in your journal, singing, whatever it is, make sure you do for you first before you go out into the world.
Your happy outfit.
Ooh, wee. Oh man. That's a good. This is good. A happy outfit. Something very casual. Ah, man. That's good. Dang. I've never been asked that. My happy outfit. Oh man. You know what? I'll say this. I got some pants from Lamert Park. They're like this African print pants. They're so comfortable and so stylish. And I dress it up with like these Louis Vuitton trainers.
Okay.
And
African with the Louis Vuitton. Okay.
Yeah. And a nice top. And that's like, it's like, you know, rooted in so much culture, but still like
Hip.
And
A
like
vibe.
it is a
A
vibe,
vibe.
and
That's
it's
what it
still
sounds
like
like.
if you know, because you know you're gonna look at the shoes first, and
Right?
then you're gonna travel up and be like, oh, the pants, are
Oh.
nice. The top, oh, okay, I like that top. And then they're gonna look at the shoes and be like, okay, I know what kind of shoes are those. See, you got your Louboutins on. I see, you see what I'm saying? And then you got the
You got me. Okay.
jeans
All
with the
right.
pearls and the
Got a
top
little
and
tied
everything. You know that.
ass.
You know what I mean? It's that type of vibe. So
Okay.
that is like a happy because it's comfortable and it's still dressy at the same time, but it's rooted in who I am as a black man.
Your happy homie.
Oh man, my happy homie. Uh, that's a good one. My happy homie. I have, man,
Too many of them, huh?
it's too many.
All of LA. It's not anybody. It's not anywhere I go where people don't know who Kareem Grimes is in this city.
Yeah, listen.
I think the only reason I get street cred is because I know you.
No,
I know
no,
you.
no, no,
They like,
no,
oh,
no.
she know Kareem. She good. She good.
No,
She good.
no. It's Tammy. It is literally I may know a lot of people, but there's literally a small group of people like you. When I see you, it's always love. It's always we smiling, we joking, the whole nine. Like, you know, you get around some people, you be like, oh Lord, I don't want to be around them. Let me try to get up out of here as fast as possible.
But you and I, we've done a lot of creating together.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
that's what I love about being around you. Like, you are not afraid. What I have to say is, no matter how big or how large you get, you will always still do projects that may or may not make it to the masses, you know.
Yeah.
And you're always willing to dive in, whatever it is, and give 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you did a song on my radio show. People don't know you've been all up on the radio with a song.
Thing is that once again, that had never happened before. But because I was in the creative space and because it was you and you asked me, like I said, let's keep it 100. I've been listening to you for a very long time. And then to have the opportunity to work with you and then have the opportunity to create a friendship with you, it was just like, yo, if you was like, yo, Kareem, we about to go in and rap. We about to go on this tour and rap. You down? I'll be like, all right, I'm going to be the hype man, I guess. You want to get these routine together first?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how it's always been with us. So, you know, when you asked me, it was just, yeah, of course. She knows what she's talking about. Yeah, she does this.
That LA song, LA loves it.
You know what I mean?
And the fact that you on the top of it, baby, they love that song.
There it is. So yeah, it's just like, I think, you know, for me, and that goes for anybody out there, is that look at your circle. Look at your circle of friends. If they're not cheering you on, if they're not speaking life into you, if you're not learning anything, if you're not being inspired, you need a whole new friends.
You need a new crew.
You need a whole new crew. So for me, that's what I'm big on. You know, anybody that's around me is doing positive things. You know, I'm inspired. You know, we have a good time. You know, I don't have time to be around negativity. You know, so happy homies is you one of them.
Everybody.
You know, man?
Anybody you around, they happy.
For real.
And they're your homies, yeah.
And it's just like, I do not tolerate negativity at all.
That's good.
You know
Your
what I
happy
mean?
show.
Oh man, my happy show. That's good. There's several of them.
I love this question because I be knowing my answer off the back for that happy show.
Because there's so
off
many.
The back, man.
So many. I love The Boys on Hulu.
Okay.
No, not on Hulu, on Amazon Prime. Gen Z. Abbott Elementary. Like, these are the shows that I look forward to. What else? I mean, my show, All American.
That should be your happiest show.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's that's a given.
Yeah,
That's a
that should be your
given.
happiest
That's a
show.
given. But
Get these happy checks.
yeah. But it shows that definitely bring me joy. Like they definitely make me happy, and I just make sure I tune in.
And your happy song.
Ooh.
I love that question. I got to ask that question. I'm a DJ. Happy song, baby. Happy song.
Blackness. Keep on.
SOS fan. No. No, I'm sorry.
Optimistic.
Optimistic. That
Sounds
is
of
Sounds of Blackness. Yes, SOB.
Yeah,
Sounds of
so
Blackness.
yes, let me tell
You
you
can
something.
be as long as you keep your head to the sky. Whoa! Be optimistic. Yeah.
In the midst of sorrow. As soon as I play,
ups and downs.
I smile.
I believe is one of mine from Sounds of Blackness. I believe in the power.
Yes, but you put on Sounds of Black. I can be having a serious conversation. You put on Sounds of Blackness, and I'll be like, as long as you keep I'll be like,
your head to the sky.
Yes. Like literally, that is my happy song. For sure, Sounds of Blackness, Optimistic.
What is something that you've done to make somebody else happy? The last thing you've done to make somebody happy?
Wow. I think for my mom is remodeling the house for my mom. Remodeling the house for my
Kareem,
mom.
don't say that out loud. My mama is on set with us today.
Right.
I don't need her with no thoughts.
Well, Kareem.
I am not.
Kareem said he remodeled the house for his mama. I'm just saying.
Remodeling the house.
But I think that's something that I did for my mom, and to see her face and for her to brag to her friends about her kitchen and her room and things of that nature, that's the one thing that I did to make someone happy. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Your mom deserves all of that. She's so into community and civic duties.
Yes, absolutely.
That I don't even know how she be helping all the people that she helps in the city.
Yeah.
So kudos to Miss Jackie Grimes.
Yeah, that's that's what I get it from. And I think that is a part of who I am. And when we talked about earlier, purpose is being able to go to my community and reach back and be accessible, and to have these Black and brown kids look at me as an example of, hey, yes, you're born in the hood, but that doesn't define who you are.
Right.
And that once you find out what your purpose is, you're off to the races.
Yeah. So what has been the happiest moment of your life?
All-American. I wrote it down on a vision board in 2013. I still have it. And it said to be on a hit TV show. To be on a hit TV show. That was on my vision board.
2013.
And for me to go on a show, and I was only supposed to do 2 episodes. And here we are. 7 seasons. Shooting the 7th season right now is nothing short of a blessing.
Right.
And when I say I'm happy doing what I love and doing it consistently.
I remember you and I talking one day about how how sometimes you're almost about to get a job.
Yep.
Do you remember this conversation? You're almost about to get a job.
Absolutely.
And they make you sign a contract.
Yep.
So I guess, they think they're going to hire you. They make you sign the contract first. And so you see how much you're going to make.
Absolutely.
And usually when that happens, the zeros, they be nice. They be real nice. It'd be like 20,000 an
Yeah.
episode, 30,000 an episode, and you sign in and you like, oh my God, in your head, you like 30 an episode,
right.
then you start multiplying.
Like, all your bills? Okay, I know. Car
You be like 30,000
gas
times
bill, water bill. I know all my bills come to 2,500. And you mean to tell me I'm making 30,000? I mean, I got about $23,000 left after all the bills.
All of them. All of them. One episode.
Thank you.
And then
I ain't going there and audition again. Yo, that is when you are testing.
Oh man.
And they be like, yeah, so we want to give you this contract.
But
so
we don't
this
want to give you the job yet.
This how much you gonna make. Yeah, we need you to sign here. Okay, you did that? Okay, so now that's done. You got to go in there and audition again because you haven't gotten the job yet. We just want to let you know. No, that's just how much you're gonna make if you get the job. It's if you get the job. You ready? Okay, go up in there now.
Can you imagine the pressure of having to audition again after you done just signed a $30,000 per episode contract?
Listen, when I tell you, Tammy, I remember what time we had it. It was like 4 o'clock. It was sunny. It was a weekday. And there was a slight wind coming from the north. I remember, like, it was the most nerve-wracking time in my life that it was just unbelievable. I said, yo, and here's the crazy thing, just to even go into detail, I'm at my manager's, and my manager's sitting here, and I'm on the other side, and he's on the phone, and I'm like, he was like, yeah, okay. He writes down on a notepad, and he slides it. And I'm like, close this thing now. He was like this. Yeah, so can we go such and such and such? I'm like, man, if you don't close this right now. And he was just like, no, this is your final. And I was like, I said, is this somebody's phone number? Is this somebody's phone number? And then he was like, and yeah, so after each season, you get a 5 to 10% increase. I was just like, and he was like, yeah, so Tuesday is when you go back up to Fox Studios to meet with the execs to audition again. It's like, okay. But I thought I'm good. I made it.
Mama, we made it.
No,
so fast.
No, this is what you call testing for a pilot.
Oh, it is a complete mind frack.
It is.
It really is.
People don't understand that, and it's just like they put you in this room, and it just feels like a coliseum. And it's just no
matter how small the
room is, it's just people with suits on, and they just looking at you like this, waiting for you to perform. And I was just like, oh my God. So whenever I listen, I remember that conversation like it was yesterday. We talked. I think we talked about that for at least 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
2-3 hours.
It was a minute. Yeah, we had a serious conversation.
Yeah, we had a serious conversation. But I think, it's like I said, being able to surround yourself with people who are like-minded and moving forward. And, we look at that conversation now, and here we are today. And I can...
No, here you are today. I don't have my show yet.
Well, no,
I don't have my show yet. Here you are today. Stop
This is your show. This is Happy with Tammi Mac. Kareem Grimes is on Happy with Tammi Mac. This is your show.
Okay.
But I say that to say just throughout those years, we've had victories.
Yeah.
And we always, hey, I see you. Proud of you. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
From the conversations that we had, and it's just only up from here.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by really surrounding yourself with people who are encouraging and motivating, and you speak life into each other, because that is no matter what people say or no matter how you look at it, you're a part of my journey.
Mm. And you are a part of mine, my brother. I am happy that something we spoke of
Yep.
has now come to fruition for you.
Absolutely.
And I'm happy that you gave me the time and the space to talk about it on Happy
with
with
Tammi
Tammi
Mac.
Mac.
Hey, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity to be on your show, to talk to you. And you're just an amazing woman. I love you. I'm proud of you. And it's just only up from here.
Thank you, Kareem Grimes.
Absolutely.